Good morning, everyone. Welcome to WEBS. It's Tuesday morning, February 5th, 2013. We have our special guest. We have Miss Brown from the library with us today, and I have two young gentlemen that are here, one for a special prize and another one because he is respectful, responsible, and ready. You're respectful, responsible, and ready too, baby. Not that you're not, but that's not why you're here today. Tell everybody your name.
Davin.
And whose class are you in?
Miss Shaw.
Miss Shaw. And tell everybody your name, buddy.
Junior.
And whose class are you in?
Miss Green.
Miss Green, our first grade. All right, will everyone please stand? We're going to put our right hand over our heart. Switch. And we're going to do our pledge. Ready, fellas? Help me out. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Super. Everyone, please take a moment and just freeze for our time of silence. All righty. Y'all can have a seat. Let's talk some news this morning. All right, first of all, let's look at my stack. Let me do birthdays before we start anything else. For February 5th, I have Rigo Lamelli. Happy birthday, Mr. Rigo. We also have a teacher birthday. Happy birthday to Miss Rensberger. Miss Rensberger was one of our reading teachers, and we appreciate all that she does to help our boys and girls be very, very good readers. So happy birthday, Miss Rensberger and Rigo. Rigo, you can get your goodies just as soon as we finish the news. I have a life skill leader. We are working on, so far this 9 weeks, initiative and courage. This one's courage from Miss Ward and Miss Grawl. It's Aaliyah. Aaliyah has overcome being shy, and she speaks out and answers questions in class. She did a great job standing in front of her class and teaching about Rosa Parks. Miss Chandler happened to be in there that day, and Aaliyah was shy, and it was very hard, but she used courage, and I'm so proud of you. And when she did it, the class loved it. So way to go, Aaliyah. All righty, don't forget that our core essential right now is honor. We honor other people by treating them respectfully, by giving them compliments, by telling them what they do very well. We want to honor people and have that nice attitude. And boys and girls, I know you can do it. We have 2 projects going on right now. Miss Chandler is still taking, I was going to end it, but I decided to keep going. Still bring in older blankets and big towels for the animals at the shelter. It's getting very cold outside, and we want to make sure the animals have something to cuddle up in when they sleep. So bring those on in, and we'll get them turned in. One other thing that we're going to do is we're going to help our bigger children, children that are at the middle school and the high school. We can go home and ask parents if they have any old blue jeans. Not too old, gently used or new if parents want to send any in. We're going to help them out by doing what's called Teens for Jeans. Teachers, staff members, anybody that has some jeans, we can send those on in. I've already collected a few pair. So we want to do that to help out our older friends at the middle and the high school. Now, let's get to business about why Miss Brown is here today. We welcome you to WEBS.
Thank you.
Boys and girls, you see her when you go in the library. For my 4-year-old friends, when you go to kindergarten next year, she's the teacher that works in our library. You get to check out books, you get to hear stories, and she teaches you about what kind of books there are, about what all books can show us, and other things that we can learn about how we can find information. So, that's going to be really cool for my 4-year-olds that don't know Miss Brown. Miss Brown, we worked hard all week. Children filled out little booklets and that had addresses. Can you kind of tell us what does that do for our library? Because we want to help our school and our library as much as we can.
Well, I think we get money for every book that's raised.
Yay!
So at this time, and what I did is I took all the booklets and put them all together.
Oh, big box, draw a name out.
I drew a name out, and I drew Jameer DeWitt to win
Mike the robot! Jameer, you win Mike.
So you win.
Oh, man.
So I want to
How
congratulate
cool.
you.
How about that? Thank you for filling out those cards. And everybody, boys and girls, thank you so much for doing that to help our library. Everybody got the necklace and the bracelet that participated and filled out cards. But we knew we would have one winner drawn out of the box. So congratulations to you, my love. That's going to be cool. And you know what? We'll figure out what we need to do because I'm not sure. What bus do you ride?
10 and 9.
I'll get Miss. You ride 10 today, don't you? I'll get her to help. We'll make sure he gets that home. All right, guys. Let's very quickly talk about who filled up cards for all that awesome behavior. I've got my friend Gavin. He did the news. And Miss Abercrombie, Caleb, gets a popsicle. Emery and Miss Allen will do the news with me tomorrow. Anaya and Alan popsicle. From first grade, Hannah and Kay Todd treasure. From Edwards, Rosdale treasure in the classroom. Avery, a folder. Kimberly from King, a highlighter. And from Miss Ellison, Autumn gets treasure. In kindergarten, Olivia in Miss Green's class gets a highlighter. Christina in Green gets a popsicle. My buddy Laquan in Miss Ward a popsicle. Hayden in Faith folder. In Miss Shirley's class, Jeffrey gets a popsicle. Gavin in Paulson, show and tell. Isaac in Paulson, a pencil. Luke in Paulson, lunch with a friend. Aiden and Miss Green, lunch with Anderson. And I will have Brianni and Diana from Miss Faith help me do the news tomorrow. Boys and girls, I apologize. Yesterday, because I taped the news the day before, I wasn't thinking, and I forgot to say happy 100th day. So you know what? Today's the 101st day. So happy 101st day, and thank you guys for all of the good celebration for 100 days of school. We've made it 100 days. We're over halfway there. So that was a great start to our week at North Myrtle Beach Primary. Have a terrific day today, and make good choices. Can you guys wave bye to all our friends?